This show is sponsored by MidasResources.com, your trusted source for precious metals since 1996. Call Midas today at 1-800-686-2237.
What is up? Good morning. Greetings, friends. Welcome to The Bright Side, your nutritional program dedicated to the understanding of the vast world of nutritional supplementation. I am your host, Pharmacist Ben, nutritional pharmacist from Boulder, Colorado. I specialize in using nutritional supplements where other healthcare practitioners use toxic pharmaceutical drugs and deadly medical procedures. If you suspect that there are natural nutritional roads to your vitality, into your well-being, into addressing your health challenges, whatever they may be, but you don't know where to begin, you have come to the right place. As you listen to The Bright Side every day, you are more and more in control of your body and of your health. You are more and more knowledgeable, and you know you can overcome any health issue. That's why we're here every day on The Bright Side, helping clear up the sometimes confusing world of nutrition and nutritional supplementation. Over the last 25 years of practicing pharmacy, I've seen drug-free recoveries from diabetes and high blood pressure, obesity, skin diseases like psoriasis and acne, rosacea, eczema, fibromyalgia, migraine headaches, digestive ailments, autoimmune issues of all kinds. Recoveries that by the standards of modern medicine can only be called miraculous. But what is in the world of the body, what's in the world of biology, standard operating procedure, because the human biological system is a healing system. It's a regenerating system. It's designed divinely to heal and renew itself on a moment-to-moment basis. And while it may seem like a miracle to some folks, this renewing system is just the way the body works. Business as usual for the human body. If you have questions about health, nutrition, prescription drugs, if you want to get off your meds and get on a good nutritional supplement program, we want to hear from you on The Bright Side. Our number is 866-582-9933, 866-582-9933. If you want to get a loved one off their prescription meds, if you want to learn more about the longevity products, or if you want to contribute to the conversation or share a success story, our number is 866-582-9933. If you want to purchase any of the products you hear us talk about on The Bright Side, including my personal favorite, the Beyond Tangy Tangerine, the multivitamin mineral complex powder that you add to water and drink all day long. If you want to purchase the BTT or the Healthy Start Pack or any of the products you hear advertised on the program, you can go to my website, brightsideben.com. There's a shopping cart up there with all the longevity products. You can also click on the Join Now link on the upper left-hand corner of the page if you're interested in getting your products wholesale or you want to make a little business selling longevity products. Click on that Join Now link on the upper left-hand corner of the page at brightsideben.com. You can also call Phyllis and Andy or Debbie or Nasima or Frank or Danette or Marcy or Janice or Angela at 866-735-2470, 866-735-2470. They're knowledgeable, they're friendly, they know all about the longevity products. They can help you understand how to get through the shopping cart or how to purchase any of the products, or if you want to make a business out of selling longevity products, they can help you do that too. That's 866-735-2470, or you can go to my website, brightsideben.com, and click on the Join Now link on the upper left-hand corner of the page. All right, thanks so much for joining us once again on The Bright Side. I want to continue talking about stomach acid, hydrochloric acid, the major component of digestive juices. Stomach acid is important stuff, real important. You're going to get some stomach acid support if you get on the Longevity Ultimate Enzymes. You can use apple cider vinegar. You can use Swedish bitters. You can use herbs like peppermint and gentian. All of these can help stimulate the secretion of stomach acid. Stomach acid is super, 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 super important. Number one, it's involved in the activation of enzymes, especially the enzymes that break up protein. And stomach acid itself helps break up protein. That means without stomach acid or under conditions of stomach acid deficiency, proteins from meat and from dairy and from eggs, especially high protein foods, without stomach acid, these foods can actually literally enter into the digestive tract, enter into the intestine in an undigested form, and from that point they can potentially get into the blood and into the general circulation. When pieces of undigested protein get into the blood and the circulation, they can activate an immune response, and that potentially means any autoimmune disease you can think of. Hashimoto's disease and Graves' disease, which are the large percentage of thyroid disease, is especially likely. According to the classical medical textbook on thyroid disease by Werner and Ingbar, that's Werner and Ingbar, Ingbar, it's the classic medical textbook on thyroid diseases, all thyroid diseases. According to Werner and Ingbar, 1/3 of patients with autoimmune thyroid disease have issues with deficiencies in stomach acid. And of course, from thyroid disease, all disease is possible. The thyroid is the jumping off point for any disease you can name, including the biggies, cancer and heart disease. Low stomach acid can create changes in the intestinal environment too. One of the key components of overall health, and it's one we haven't talked a lot about on this program, but we sure will be in the coming weeks and months. One of the key components of overall health is bacteria that live in the gut. The importance of these bacterial colonies that are mostly in the large intestine and to a certain degree in the small intestine as well, the importance of these bacterial colonies cannot be overstated. These bacteria are one of the major keys to health and the lack of health as well. And as goes the health of these bacteria, so goes the health of the digestive system, and then so goes the health of the entire body. In fact, this little 1, 2, 3 from the from bacteria to the digestive tract to the whole body, this 1, 2, 3 is the core of a huge percentage of what we call degenerative disease. When the stomach is not producing enough acid, we run the risk of something called SIBO, S-I-B-O, SIBO, which stands for small intestine bacterial overgrowth, and it can cause huge problems. Typically, small intestine bacteria are held in check by stomach acid, and under conditions of deficiency, stomach acid deficiency, these bacteria can grow like crazy. It's not unusual to have double the amount of bacteria in the small intestine if you're dealing with achlorhydria, low stomach acid, hypochlorhydria, achlorhydria, low or no stomach acid. With SIBO, S-I-B-O, you're going to have problems with sugar metabolism. You'll probably end up craving sugar. You can have brain fog issues, and certainly there's going to be a lot of inflammatory factors going around. And let me tell you something, folks. All disease is inflammatory disease. All degenerative disease is inflammatory disease. Long-term inflammation means a greater chance of any disease you can name, including cancer, including heart disease, including strokes, including blood clots. And of course, if you go to the doctor with an issue with clotting blood or thick blood, you're going to probably get Pradaxa, because Pradaxa means progress. What do you think the likelihood is that any doctor is going to think of SIBO when you get treated for blood clots? Pretty much zero, unless you're lucky enough to have a medical detective for a physician. Bloating, gas, belching, cramping, any digestive discomfort, heartburn, loose stools, intestinal permeability, leaky gut syndrome, pretty much anything that can go wrong in the digestive system can be initiated by SIBO, small intestinal bacterial overgrowth, which itself can be caused by nothing more than low stomach acid. I hope this is hitting home, people. Stomach acid, something as simple as stomach acid and something as simple as replacing stomach acid with the Longevity Ultimate enzymes, betaine hydrochloride, apple cider vinegar, Swedish bitters, peppermint, gentian, herbal materials of all kinds. Anything that stimulates stomach acid can be a critically important strategy for helping avoid the cardiologist's office or the cardiologist's knife. Stomach acid is also required for mineral absorption, especially calcium absorption. Only God knows how much grief is caused by taking calcium supplements with low stomach acid. You know what happens when you take your calcium supplements and you don't have enough acidity going on to free that calcium out of the supplement and to keep it free, to keep it dissolved? If you're taking calcium supplements and you're not making enough stomach acid, the calcium very likely is not going to make it into a cell where it's supposed to do its work. Calcium that doesn't make it into a cell because it hasn't been dissolved because of low stomach acid can deposit in tissues and in glands and potentially even in cholesterol in your arteries. If you're taking a calcium supplement and you're not absorbing that calcium supplement because of low stomach acid, you are running higher risks for calcification of all the tissues of your body, including the heart. And there's lots more to talk about when it comes to stomach acid. I'm Pharmacist Ben. You're listening to The Bright Side. We'll continue our discussion on achlorhydria, hypochlorhydria, and heart disease when we come back from our break. We'll be back with more good health information right after this. Don't go away. Howdy, folks. Pharmacist Ben here, nutritional pharmacist and skincare chemist. If you've heard me on my daily health and wellness program, The Bright Side, you know I'm on a mission to spread the good news about the power of nutritional supplementation to correct your healthcare challenges and get you feeling vital and healthy once again. I want you to call 877-279-9422 and check out the powerful, affordable line of nutritional products from Youngevity, the ones I take and the ones I recommend. That's 877-279-9422 or go to www.gcnminerals.com. Why simply mask your symptoms with toxic pharmaceutical drugs when you can address causes with vitamins and minerals? I suggest the Healthy Start Pack. It gives your body the essential 90 nutrients it needs. Most people notice a difference right away. You can sign up to help me spread the good news of health and wellness without drugs and maybe make a little money too. And while you're there, don't forget to check out my important video message. That's gcnminerals.com or call 877-279-9422. And remember, friends, good nutrition is good medicine.
On the average, Americans work between 45 to 50 years, hoping to build up enough wealth to retire and live out their golden years. Unfortunately, with taxation, the rising cost of food, energy, housing, and medical, many retirees are forced to live below the poverty line. Is this a flaw of free enterprise, or is our monetary unit we call the Federal Reserve Note forcing us into perpetual debt, ensuring inflation and higher taxes? These questions and more can be answered by reading G. Edward Griffin's book, The Creature from Jekyll Island. Congressman Ron Paul states it's what every American needs to know about central bank power. A gripping adventure into the secret world of international banking cartel. Hi, this is Ted Anderson. I will give a silver dollar from the early 1900s to anyone who purchases this book. Call 1-800-686-2237 and order a copy today. It's critical that the public be made aware of the system. Call and order your copy today at 1-800-686-2237. That's 1-800-686-2237.
Hey folks, this is Larry Crisp for BabyBoomerBackupPlan.com. I'm sure you know, this economy sucks. We all realize that the American economy is tremendously unstable right now and will likely get much worse. There's monumental debt, government bailouts, stock and real estate bubbles that are primed to pop at any moment, which can flush away most or all of your retirement savings. This type of movement has enormous consequences. Virtually zero sectors of the economy are hiring and workforce participation is at record lows. Financial trouble is right here at our doorstep. But if you move right now and develop a backup plan immediately, this could be the most profitable time of your life. Proportionally, more millionaires were created during the Great Depression than at any time in our history. Get my free report at BabyBoomerBackupPlan.com or call 888-507-8789 for my free report. 888-507-8789 and prepare to profit as history repeats itself.
This alert just came in. This special announcement is for business owners and leaders of organizations who've been waiting for the right time to build. General Steel has made it impossible to wait any longer with rock-bottom prices that could save you thousands. That's right, General Steel, America's leader in pre-engineered structures, is offering buildings at prices you will never see again. Don't miss these prices. A 50 by 100 for $35,000. You heard right, that's 5,000 square feet for $35,000. Manufacturers, if you need a larger building, try a 100 by 100 commercial building for $129,000. You can't afford to rent with these prices. Imagine a 70 by 100-foot church building for under $69,000. With the economy improving and interest rates still at historic lows, you can't afford to wait. So call 866-91-STEEL. Lock in your price now. Call 866-91-STEEL. That's 866-917-8335.
Not just an alternative to the mainstream media. We're the premier independent talk radio network. We are GCN.
All right, we are back on the bright side. I'm Pharmacist Ben. Thanks for joining us. We're here every day, 8 to 9 Pacific, 10 to 11 Central. If you like what you hear, tell your friends. You can also get us 24/7 on the archive page at brightsideben.com. You'll find articles up there and videos that explain the Brightside philosophy. Of course, you'll also find a shopping cart with all the longevity products that you hear us talk about. If you want to learn more about the products, you can click on the Join Now link on the upper left-hand corner of the page. Somebody will get back to you with information, or you can call Phyllis and Andy or Nasima or Debbie or Angela at 866-735-20.